Have you ever wondered why you react so fiercely when someone cuts you off in traffic, or why certain rituals and routines provide you with a sense of security? These reactions stem from a deep, ancient part of our brain known as the reptilian brain, which governs our most basic survival instincts. Today, we are privileged to have a speaker who will delve into this fascinating topic, exploring how our reptilian brain influences our daily lives and how we can manage these instinctual responses. Our speaker is passionate about neuroscience and personal development with a keen interest in understanding the intricate workings of the human mind. Please give it up for Daniel F.
Fellow Toastmasters, most welcome guests. Today I would like to embark on a trip deep inside our minds, to perhaps one of the oldest parts of our minds, which is called the basal ganglia, or what we call the R complex, or the most easier term to comprehend, the reptilian brain. Now, it can baffle you what that could possibly mean. A reptilian brain? Is that something from a science fiction book or movie? Well, actually, it has its sources that comes from the evolutionary biology. Reptilian brain. Have you ever driven and stuck in traffic and you had to get somewhere, perhaps an airport? Perhaps you have to go to an important meeting at work, or maybe your wife is nagging you and she wants you there quicker, and you're stuck behind a semi-truck going 18 miles an hour, and you're holding onto the steering wheel, baffled at what's going on, how slow this thing is, and you're screaming. Well, you can thank your reptilian brain for that. Your reptilian brain is the flight or fight source, and as well as your, how can I say this? Your part of your brain is the flight or fight source, and as well as your part of the brain that puts people together. Now, what does that mean? And how can we fight this flight or flight source? I have been fighting this my whole life. I'm sure all of you guys have been fighting this your whole life. Imagine this, you want to wake up early to work out, and you decide, you know what, my bed is much warmer. I prefer to stay in bed, and that's your reptilian brain saying, hey, let's stay the same. Let's not wake up early and go to the gym. How do you fight that? How can we do better as people? How can we innovate, evolve? Baffling, right? I have a couple, 2 or 3 tips on how you can actually fight this. Tip number 1 is putting yourself in opportunities like this. Perhaps in a Toastmaster meeting, where sometimes it doesn't go perfect. Sometimes just a couple of moments ago, I was stuck on a word and I couldn't say anything. I was just there. My reptilian brain, my heart is beating, telling me like, hey, these people, they're gonna get a rock and they're gonna hit you in the head. Just like caveman era, reptilian brain, correct? Now, if you just imagine many years ago, modern civilization has been around for maybe 200 years, 300 years, and then the dark ages, and then I would say caveman ages, where imagine you walking into a new tribe and you say, hello everybody, this is me guys, what is going on? What is the outcome of that? 2,000 years ago. That tribe member is going to get a piece of rock and hit you in your head. And therefore, that person is no longer going to reproduce, right? It's not going to have any more children. In today's era, the metaphorical rock is standing in public and giving a speech, or doing something that you've never done before. Fighting that urge to just step back is something that you must fight. It's something that it seems natural because you want to be safe and secure and you want people's approval. But I urge you guys to put one foot forward, step in this field, this arena, and either do something that you've never done before, something that is risky, something that you can actually grow from. Because in life, you only have so many days left. And it's what you make with those days that's going to echo a lifetime. Mr. Toastmaster.
Thank you so much.